Hi everyone, my name is Luke and hopefully you'll have seen my other videos and gotten to know a little bit more about me. I am one of Phonax Heroes and in today's video I'm going to be talking about what it's like to make friends and how the social aspect affects me as a deaf person and the challenges and difficulties that I faced along the way. Now, I'm going to be honest, for me, I haven't always found it easy to make friends, and I think that I find it very daunting, and I think one of the main reasons that sort of hold me back is because if I was to approach a new person, no matter where it is, my first immediate thought is, am I going to be able to hear him? I've always been shy, and whilst I've definitely grown in confidence over the past few years, and I think blogging's really helped with that because it sort of forced me to go out and about, I still find it very daunting and quite scary to approach new people. I think another thing that holds me back is if I say something to somebody and then they say something back to me, what if I don't hear them? And then what if they get annoyed because then I've said to them, oh sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry, I didn't understand what you just said. And then what if they get, a bit riled up? So I think, as I'm saying it, I'm probably being like quite dramatic and stuff like that. But it's something that I definitely think about, and I think it's always been a part of that as well. Like that fear in case somebody's getting annoyed because you're constantly saying to him, sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't hear what you said. So maybe that's something that I just need to learn to deal with, and in a sense, be more confident. If I haven't heard them and they are getting annoyed, well, that's on them, not me. But I don't know. Another situation that I find quite difficult being a deaf person is when I'm in a group situation, especially if it's out and about in public, because there might be 2 or 3 conversations that are taking place all at one time, so straight away you've already got that level of noise quite high and it's quite loud. So I'm trying to focus on one person at a time, so I might be focusing on this person and they're having a conversation with someone else, and then because I'm focusing on that person, I'm not really trying to listen or concentrate on the other people around me. And then I think that sort of makes me look like I'm uninterested or a bit aloof, but it's not that at all, and it's not like intentional. It's just that I'm trying hard to concentrate on one person, and if they're having a conversation and by the time I've thought about what they've said and like processed it in my head, and then I'm trying to like catch up with them, that conversation might have already moved on, and then for me it's a bit too late, and then it's definitely a hard situation, like being in a group. But I'm lucky that when I am out and about with my friends and stuff and we are in groups, they will sort of repeat back what's, just been said, and they'll try and say, oh Luke, what do you think? And if I haven't heard them, then I will feel confident enough to say to them, what you're saying. But with new people, I'm just not at that level yet, and I think definitely talking about more deaf awareness is making people realise, oh, if Luke's deaf, then we need to make more of an effort to have him join in and to be able to discuss with him what we're talking about in a group so that he can join in as well. Do you know what? I feel very ranty. I feel like this is a proper rant video, but it's only because I'm so passionate about it. But yeah, going back to my friends thing, so I do have a good group, a good network of friends and family around me. So like I said, they try and help me out when I'm in situations like that, and they'll definitely feed stuff back to me. And I think that hearing people, not all hearing people, but they need to realise that if a deaf person said to you, sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't hear what you said. You don't need to speak louder, you just need to speak clearer. Because there's a difference, because all you're doing is, if you're just shouting back at them, you're just making the noise too high and then it's too much. Whereas if you just speak clearer, then, it's just better and they'll be able to understand. I think that being deaf is a unique opportunity, and I am lucky enough to be able to communicate with the hearing world and the deaf world. So I'm able to see like both sides of it. but perhaps you guys can help me out and give me some tips and advice on how to maybe grow in confidence when it comes to speaking to new people. How do you guys deal with being in group situations? Is it too loud? Or do you prefer to just be on one-on-one situations? Let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you next time.